Hey, I'm back this time with my Bath & Body Works Empties for the month of September 2023. I don't have any chit chat, so let's jump right in and get started. Just like I always do, I will start with my hand soaps. Naturally, I used up all foaming soaps this month. The first one that I finished up was another one of my Pink Apple Punches. This is the original iteration. I believe it came out at the beginning of 2022. Yes, it did. I love Pink Apple Punch. I definitely get why people don't, but I personally really enjoy it. Pink lady apples are my favorite kind of apples, so it's always enjoyable for me to use. The fragrance notes are crisp apples, sun-kissed melon, and sugar crystals. So yeah, it just smells kind of fakey, but not necessarily a hairspray. Like not necessarily in the way that like country apple is hairspray-ish, but still a synthetic, sweet, tart apple with lots of sugariness. So I really enjoy it. I do have a couple more in like the next year's packaging, but I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe this is my last bottle with this particular packaging. So I would repurchase it. I already have a couple more, but just in general, in the future, I would definitely repurchase this soap. I really enjoyed it. The next one that I used up is Cactus Blossom from White Barn. I've had Cactus Blossom in hand soap a couple of times. I don't love it enough to get it in body care, but I do enjoy it in pocket backs and in hand soaps. The keynotes are cactus, flower petal, sun-kissed coconut, and sparkling lemon. It's the Cactus Blossom that we've had for a long time. Definitely kind of floral forward, not floral like a lot of other florals, but I don't know, I guess I'm not doing a good job of describing it, but you guys know it. So yeah, again, flower petals, coconut, and sparkling lemon. Yeah, I feel like it does have something kind of acidic or something citrusy at the end. So yeah, again, I like it. It's a pretty color. I do enjoy the color pink, generally speaking. So again, I don't love it enough to go out and get a whole bunch of body care in Cactus Blossom, but definitely hand soaps from time to time, for sure. I would repurchase that. The next one that I used up in the month of September is Desert Pear. This came out this summer. The keynotes are Sweet Pear, Watery Cactus, and Warm Desert Sun. I picked this up because generally speaking, I feel like Bath & Body Works does really nice pear scents, and this was no exception. I really enjoyed this one. It is kind of strong and in your face. Honestly, it smells a little bit candied. I don't know if I would really want to eat a pear that smells like this. Like it smells like it has been soaked in something, but for what it's worth, I do really enjoy it. I would have been okay with picking up a couple, but unfortunately this is the only one that I got, so if it does come back out, I would definitely pick it up. Again, I think that Bath & Body Works does really nice pear scents, and this is one of them. So if you like pear scents, if you see this, definitely get one for yourself. It was really good. The next item that I used up was my full-size fine fragrance mist. I used up a full-size mist in blueberry sugar pancakes. The keynotes are sugar, blueberries, fresh pancakes, and caramel cream drizzle. And yeah, I had this last year. I was a little sad it didn't come out again this year because I really would have liked to have a shower gel or two in it. This to me just smelled honestly like a blueberry Pop-Tart. It was nice. I did get a little bit bored of it by the end, but it was nice to kind of transition out of summer with this scent. So ultimately, I would repurchase it in a shower gel, or maybe if it came out in a hand soap, I would do that. I just don't know if I really loved it enough to buy it in a full-size fine fragrance mist. Or I guess I could do a mini, but a full-size probably not. So I enjoyed it while it lasted, but I'm pretty done with it. So I also used up one of my duos. I used up my duo in Bourbon, Strawberry, and Vanilla. You guys know that I love this scent. The keynotes are Bourbon, Vanilla, Garden, Strawberry, Apricot, Nectar, Pink Jasmine, and White Oak. And I really, really love this. I know that it was marketed back in 2015 when it came out for the first time as a summer scent, but I actually love it for fall transition. I love it for September because I get the summeriness of the strawberry, but because of that bourbon, there's kind of like a spice note to it. And I think that spiced berries in the fall just make a lot of sense. For people like me who don't really get into pumpkin spice, it's always a good option. So I think that was my last shower gel in Bourbon, Strawberry, Vanilla, but I believe I do have one more lotion. So it is one of those scents that I will pay a lot of money for on like Poshmark or eBay. I'm a little embarrassed to say how much I would spend on that, but I really, really love this and I would love for it to come back. The next shower gel that I used up is Fruity Sherbet Scoop. Again, I used up kind of a mix of like not even really like fall stuff per se, if you don't count Bourbon Strawberry Vanilla. It was really kind of like the end of summer in terms of shower gels that I was going for. So Fruity Sherbet Scoop, again, it came out over the summer. The keynotes are Rainbow Sherbet, Zesty Orange, and Sun-Kissed Strawberries. It just kind of smelled like a generic fruit medley. I thought it was fine. I feel like I actually enjoyed it more by the end. So would I repurchase it? I mean, if I saw it for cheap sometime, I might pick up one, but I probably wouldn't do it if it was like only half off. I would probably only go for it if it were 75% off. But again, it was a fine scent. Definitely not my favorite, but ultimately, if it's cheap, I'll pick it up again. The next one that I used up is my second of 2 Golden Mango Lagoons from this summer. Keynotes are Sunny Mango, Saltwater Woods, and Coral Blooms. And yeah, again, I had 2 this summer. I must admit, I got pretty over it by the end of my second one. So if this comes out next year, I'll definitely pick up 1, but probably not 2. I think that the mango with the woods is definitely an interesting combination. It almost smells kind of, I don't know. Yeah, just very interesting, I would say. I originally was intrigued because I was really hoping it would be somewhat similar to Orange Sapphire. It kind of is, I guess, in the sense that it is a like a perfumey tropical fruit, I guess you could say, but that's about it. So similar vibes, I guess, but definitely not a dupe by any means. The next shower gel that I used up is one that I'm so glad that I have 2 of. This is my first iced lemon pound cake, also from this summer. This was delicious, divine, so good. The keynotes are sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, and fluffy pound cake. And this was, oh, it's so good. It smells like a lemon bar. Like it smells like a lemon or an unbaked lemon tree. Like it doesn't smell cooked at all. Yeah, it just smells like a no-bake lemon bar, and it is so good. I'm glad that I have 2. Both my husband and I really enjoyed this one, so good. I would honestly hoard this if it came back. The last shower gel that we used up in the month of September was Groovy Watermelon, another delicious scent. Keynotes are Juicy Pink Watermelon, Sugared Strawberry Blossoms, and Lime Zest. And this one also, I believe I have a second one, and I'm so glad I do, because this was good. So this, it is definitely not watermelon lemonade. It doesn't have a lemon scent to it. This smells just like, and I kind of mentioned this before on my channel when referring to another product, like back in the day, I'm talking like Y2K, back in the day, Lip Smackers had a watermelon lip gloss, and it was like the most synthetic thing you've ever seen in your life, but you know, whatever. As an 8th grade girl, I didn't really care about that, if you can imagine it. But it smelled so good, like totally a fake watermelon scent, but it was so sugary and so good, and Groovy Watermelon smells just like that. So it's totally nostalgic for me. I love this scent. I'm so glad I have another one. All right, just a couple more items. It really wasn't a crazy month. I think I just had maybe 12 or 13 products. So the next time that I used up is a scrub. This is one that I purchased this fall in Champagne Apple and Honey. Keynotes are Crisp Apple, Sparkling Champagne, Jasmine Honey, and Autumn Woods. So I picked this up because I just needed some more scrubs because I was totally out of them, and I just wanted some fun fall scents. I can always get down with Champagne Apple and Honey, so I actually have another one that you'll see either at the end of October or the end of November because it's also my fall challenge. But yeah, it was a nice scrub. I am a little bit picky about sugar scrubs at Bath & Body Works because I feel like oftentimes they're not coarse enough for me, but this was perfect. So I really enjoyed it. Happy to have another one. The last time that I used up in September is this Pocket Back and Peony and Basil. This was a holdover from my summer challenge, and I'll be honest, I didn't love it. So, I mean, it's okay. Like, I clearly used up the entire thing. I picked up this scent because I love peony and I love basil, but I will say I don't love them together. I think the basil made the peony smell just really mature, and I just imagined like the weird soaps that grandmas have in their bathrooms, and it just smells like mature, clean floral. Like, it was just a little like old lady ick to me. I don't know. Like I said, I was fine with it enough to use it up, but I really didn't love it, and I would not repurchase. So I do have other POC now that I love a lot more, so I'm just going to use those up and really just move on from that peony and basil. So again, fine enough to use it up, but I'm very over it. By the time I finished it, I was so glad. So that is it for my Bath & Body Works Empties for the month of September 2023. Hope you all enjoyed. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Lifting and Lipstick. I'll put it down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.